hands. America needs to be in control of AI and the AI singularity, which Palantir is, which Palantir benefits from digital surveillance communication and development. You
Okay,
understand, like,
so you just said the most powerful man in America is giving money from his company to Thiel, and then
no,
you
no,
say,
he's focused on, if you've looked into Peter Thiel, he is philosophically and intellectually superior. This dude is a beast. He was a student of the top modern philosopher of all time, Rene Girard. Have you looked into like Rene Girard's ideas with like
uh,
Girardian mimetic theory of
uh,
desire?
holy man.
Sneako, why the fuck are you wasting your time talking to this bro? This guy's a fucking nobody. Who
Myron,
cares what
why
he
don't we get
thinks?
up and get a fight?
Like, let
Myron,
this
do
guy
you
out of
fight
here,
me?
bro. Like, I don't know
Myron, do you
why
want
you
to fight?
guys let this talk,
Myron, do you
bro.
want to fight?
Why do y'all let this
Myron,
nigga
do you
talk,
want to
bro?
fight me? I want to fight you, Myron. Would you like to fight me?
Who the fuck are you?
JW,
I'm JW Lucas. Ask Gary
Okay,
about me.
you're cool. Anyway, so
No, you keep saying that, but you won't get up and fight me.
yeah,
I want to
yeah,
fight you. Let's set
JW.
a fight
I
up.
think you're wrong about Paul. I
yeah.
think you're wrong about like the
Why don't you
institutionalized.
have a
Yo,
discussion and
get this
instead of
nigga
coming
out of
in and
here,
trying
bro.
to
I
ad
don't know
hominem
why.
attack me every
I
time?
don't know why you
You're
guys
not
give this
built to
dude a
discuss
mic. I
these
don't know
things.
why you got him talk. This thinks he's papoose.
You do this every
He's just
single
in
time. We're
here just
having a
yapping.
meaningful
All right,
discussion.
JW,
He's just
JW. We'll
yapping.
talk soon. We'll
Dude
talk
You
soon.
are
literally,
you are a meathead, Myron.
yo, Jocasta, get this out of here,
You do
bro.
this.
I don't know why the you guys even let this talk, bro. Like
I mean,
yo,
he's liven it up a little bit. It was low energy, and
yo,
he's
let
a
me
good
be
yapper.
okay. Look, well, I'm here now. Look, let me be explicitly clear about this shit, bro. You cannot let nobodies up to talk and try to talk to someone like Sneako who has a huge presence as if they're equals. This is over here trying to tell him like go back to doing art. Nigga, you don't even got a platform. Nobody knows who the you are. We got to go off of meritocracy over here. Stop letting no names up with a mic and let them talk. This as soon as this said, "Oh, Peter Thiel's an intellect," I'm like, "Yo, get this guy out of here, bro." Peter Thiel can barely formulate a sentence. Like, yo, yo, we got to have a little bit of discernment of who we give microphones to and who we listen to. This guy thinks he's papoose with the way he talks. Yeah, I'm just gonna use a bunch of big words in a weird sequence and sound like I'm intelligent. You're stupid, and there's a reason why nobody watches you, bro. It comes right into you want to fight. Nigga, I'll your dumb. What the f- you think this is, man? I'm not gonna sit here and go in a tussle with some random. Who the fuck are you? I don't even know who you are. Like, bro, dudes are weird, man. We got a Second Amendment over here in America. This must be a foreigner. I don't fucking know what it is. But anyway,
You came in high. Are you still live?
no, no, no. I'm off, bro. I've been off for a bit, but like, I just what
Oh,
pisses me
holy
off,
shit.
bro,
Okay.
because like, bro, it just pissed me off because I'm like, I come in here and I'm like looking at this dude. I'm like, yo, this guy has 1,000 followers. He's talking to you like he's an equal. I'm like, get out of here, bro. Get the out of here. So not everybody's opinion matters. And honestly, this is one of the things I really dislike about Twitter is like a lot of motherfuckers got a lot to say, but they got no platform. Nobody knows who the they are. And nobody really wants to listen to them talk. And I'm not saying to sound like an whatever, but I believe in meritocracy. I believe in the people that build up that actually have a name or whatever. Those people should be able to speak. Those should be the people that command the room, not randoms like this guy who's a cloud chaser. He's been ankle biting me for years. Every time I'm in a space, he comes in, he wants to talk, and it's like, bro, I don't want to talk to your papoose. You're a nobody. Build up a YouTube, build up a platform, then maybe somebody will want to listen to you. But until then, this ain't alphabet slaughter. What the fuck? Anyway, yeah, bro, it's so annoying, man. I hate fucking cloud chasers like that guy. Ankle biting. I don't even know who this is saying. Fight me. Who the fuck are you? I don't even know who you are. So, anyway, yo, Sneaker, you feeling better over the other boy?
Yeah, I mean, it's been. I mean, what are you talking? What are you talking
No,
about? What bullshit?
I know you're a little pissed off with the whole the hail, bro. Yo, at the end of the day, dude, it's blowing over, man. It's not a big deal. Everyone can go suck a dick if they want to cry. Like,
Yo,
I was
come
involved
on,
in it.
man.
We played the songs. It is what it is. If these from Miami Beach want to cry some more about it, then it is what it is. Like they can all go
Dude,
suck it.
Myron, Myron, wait, Myron. Like it's not over. First, like there's still things going on. Andrew Tate just went on a podcast for 3 hours. Jack Neal and tripled down, saying that he didn't snitch and throw me under the bus. And then even bro, you fresh. Do I even need to? Could someone, Jacosa, you saw the clip, Myron, right?
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna talk to him about that later.
Bro, he threatened my life.
Think he was using a little bit of hyperbole there. Like, I don't think he's that stupid to threaten your life, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not
What
that
is it, so what does that mean? He's saying like someone needs to do something to you that will say it off camera.
No, he was trying to say like apparently because some people got fired from that job and they're pissed. But the thing with that club, dude, is like they're just looking for someone to blame, dude. Like they're so fucked that like they basically made them do like an apology tour. I heard that they got to do like a Holocaust memorial tour. Did you hear about
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Damn. Yeah, no, it's way overblown. It's ridiculous.
You know what's funny, dude? You know what's really, really funny? If you say like media, or you say like they have too much power, or you say like these guys are crybabies, and that they have a perpetual victim mindset, right? If you say any of these things, they go ahead and punish you or try to get you to apologize, and they prove you right every single time. I was right about these motherfuckers, and I'm not taking that shit back. I've said that before. I said it 2 years ago. I'm gonna say it again. I was right about these motherfuckers, and what he was right about was use their disproportionate representation and higher levels of society to benefit one another, and they practice extreme levels of nepotism and utilize the concept of jury to make things happen. And if you don't believe me, there's a reason why Candace Owens is banned from Australia and she was banned from New Zealand for a bit because of some comments she made about some here in America. They literally have a Congress. So it's like they're realizing that the walls are closing in, people are waking up to the bull, and that we're starting to recognize the real power structure. Then you get like this JW coming in here like, bro, just focus on your, don't talk about the, let's worship Peter Thiel, a cock weirdo that could barely formulate a sentence. Like when they say shit like that, they lose all credibility. Like Peter Thiel's literally a. And here's another thing I'll tell you guys about these tech bros, Alex Karp, Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, etc. Just so you guys know, they don't do the majority of the work. They're just the faces of the company. Steve Jobs too. These motherfuckers are savvy businessmen. They're not necessarily intelligent themselves. Typically, the guy under them or the person is the brilliant one that's coming up with all the ideas. Everybody knows that Elon Musk is a fraud and he stole a lot of his concepts from other people and kind of just took the credit for it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these intellectuals are frauds. Listen to Alex Karp speak. I encourage every single one of you guys in here, one of the co-founders of Palantir, listen to Alex Karp speak. He is just like the JW that was in here, says a whole bunch of fucking lot without saying anything, used a whole bunch of random words incorrectly to sound intelligent when he's really not. Like these tech bros are not as smart as you guys think they are. They're technocrat, and quite frankly, they're not. They're not normal. They're not like us, right? So with that said, this is the issue that we have, and I think the big America. I said this the other day, and I'll say it again. I think the big threat to America is not radical Islam like all these, are saying. Which you can make the argument for that. Fine. I've had my criticisms of radical Islam myself. Trust me. I'm critical of all groups. But if you're going to sit there and say radical Islam or Islam taking over America is the biggest threat, bro, Muslims are what 1 to 3% of the population. I think the real national security threat that no one's talking about, that everyone is terrified to talk about, is of America, and moreover, the Judaism as a religion as well, because people forget that Judaism is the foundation from what many get their philosophy from, whether they're secular or not. They still feel like they are the chosen people, whether they're atheist, Christian, whatever it may be. Being a means your ethnicity. So this is something that needs to be explored more, talked about more, but it hasn't been able to be explored because for the longest time this was a very censored topic, and it shows. How do you think they can carpet bomb Gaza for 2 years with no remorse? The entire international community pissed off at them. Even genocide experts coming out saying, yeah, this is probably a genocide. How do you think they could do it with almost no remorse? I'll tell you why. Because they simply value lives more than anyone else. It says that, and no one will come out and say that shit. And that, I think, is the problem, because they're controlled by a bunch of whack job that think they are the supreme people of the world. They will use us as much as they can to fight foreign wars, and we might just get dragged into a war with Iran. Like, we're going to probably end up bombing these guys any day now. So that, I think, is the real national security threat, because no one knows it's a threat, and that's the most dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, look, bro, what's his name? Your manager just went on that podcast with the co-host and put a threat on me. They got in just now.
I'm going to talk to them, bro. I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to see them. I'm going to see them today, and I'm going to trust me. I'm not happy about it, bro.
All right.
I'm not. I
No,
don't
I
want to say
appreciate
too much on this space. I'll text you privately, but I'm going
At
to
at
go
what
over
point
some.
is like when is it like enough? Like at what point is it like enough isn't, like threats,
Yeah,
you
I mean,
know?
I don't believe in violence, man. I don't believe in
Like
violence. I think
that's incredible, bro.
violence
You
should
saw
only be
you
used
saw
in
how it
self-defense.
was. You saw how it was in person. It was like hey, let's put things, I'm not it's yeah.
I think he's mad about the Tate thing, but that's not really his battle. You know what I mean? Like if you and Tate have your thing, it is what it is. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's just gay, bro. It's just this whole thing is gay, bro. I'm always trying to put out fires as a fan. Now it's like another full time job, dude. It really is.
Yo, Myron. I've been watching Fresh and Fit for like 2 or 3 years already, and to be honest, like Fresh literally is blaming on Sneako when there's clips of you literally saying that you and Fresh hooked it up. Sneako doesn't even live in Miami anymore. He's in New York now. So you saying you support Sneako Fresh? Like, how does that make sense? Like, when that's your co-host literally trying to attack his life or his reputation. Sneaker's the only one on YouTube. You guys act like he's canceled. He's the only one on YouTube right now, compared to you, Andrew Tate.
Myron's on YouTube. His
No,
YouTube
but
channel's blowing
like
up.
monetize. You monetize. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. Yeah. So that's a different story. So Andrew Tate says he has a lot to lose. He's not even monetized on YouTube. So what do you got to lose? He already lost it all, and he's still,
Okay,
he's still
bro,
him.
bro. Okay, can you formulate a coherent question? What are you asking me specifically?
What I'm saying is, how can you keep it real to Sneakle when Fresh, your own co-host, your manager, are all attacking him? That makes no sense. Like what?
Because we're different people. It's called other people have different views or they have different perspectives of where they are. Like I can be friends with people that might not get along with each other. It's called being a adult.
You know that's not true, man. Your
Yo, yo,
friend,
yo,
you
yo.
can't be friends with your
Oh
enemy.
my God,
You know that's
yo,
not true.
yo, bro. Let me ask you. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny right now. When you went to school when you were a kid, was the bus long or short?
I mean, bro,
Did
I'm
you go
I'm
to Did you go
I'm
to
30
school
years
in
old
the, Did
right
you go
now,
to school in the
so
main building or did you go to school in the annex? Because I'm dead ass, bro. You're stupid. And you have no
I was
critical thinking
born in New
skills.
Jersey. I went to school in Florida and Tampa, man. Just
Okay,
for
that
reference.
explains quite a bit because you sound like you're drunk right now, even though you're probably perfectly sober. Let me explain this to you, fucking dumbass. It's called critical thinking skills, and it's the ability to be an adult. You're going to meet people in life that you get along with, and they might not get along with mutual friends. That's how things work, dumb. Okay. Now, when it comes to the situation with Sneako, this is a relatively new development of him and Fresh not liking each other
It's
compared
been
to
a
how long
couple
we've known
months,
each other.
man. It's not
So,
new.
shut the fuck up, bro. Let me finish what I'm saying. So you got to understand this is a fairly recent development that they have not been getting along. They have known each other for a while now at this point, and for a while we were all getting along very fine. There's been some recent rifts that have created some problems, and then obviously you add in the fact that you got the issues with Andrew Tate, and then the different dynamics that we have here. This is the internet, my friend, and it's unfortunate, but this is the influencer world. So I started the podcast with Fresh. I've been with Fresh since 2020. I met Nico right around 2021, 2022. We hit it off and we're friends, and everything was cool for many years. It's just recently that they've had an issue and I've been trying to fix things between them. Obviously nothing gets done overnight, but it's not as black and white as you think. Okay, human relationships are extremely dynamic and complex at times.
But Myron, I'm just letting you know, man. It probably doesn't even matter. Obviously, it doesn't even matter.
No, it doesn't
But
matter because you're
you
stupid.
are a real ass person. You super real. But you defending Fresh takes a little bit away. You acting like Sneaker's asking you, "Oh, did you see the Andrew Tate with PVD podcast?" You're like, "Oh no, I didn't see it." Like you've seen it. Obviously, you don't want to say anything because Andrew Tate is your friend, and
See,
that's
you know
respectable.
what's funny, dude? You know what's funny? When people bash Nico, I don't say a word. When people bash Andrew, I don't say a word. When people bash Fresh, I don't say a word. See, here's the difference between me and you. I'm consistent. I don't bash my friends ever, especially publicly. If I have an issue with them or I don't like something, I talk to them behind closed doors. I don't bash them on the internet for your views, you parasocial idiot. And I'm glad that I can finally talk to one of you and tell you guys the truth about how the world works. It's called being a adult. If you have a problem with a friend and you want to solve things, you don't do it in public and make them look bad and put them in a strange position where they have to defend themselves. You pull them to the side and you do that privately. You know how many conversations I've had with Sneako privately, with Andrew, with Fresh? It's none of your business what's going on in the background. I talk to them in the background, and then what you see on the outside is united front publicly, and then behind the scenes, I talk to them. Most people would to have a friend like me. I've never backstabbed any of my friends. I've never publicly bashed them. If I had an issue, I called them directly. I settle all my disputes behind closed doors. If you don't like that because it's not entertaining, then you. It's called being an adult. And a lot of you guys are parasocial. You took the short bus to school. You used plastic forks when you ate at school because they were afraid that you stab yourself with the metal one because you're too fucking dumb to use an actual fork. Okay? I'm tired of these 50 IQ that have nothing else going on in their life where they have to psychoanalyze other people's relationships. Guess what? I didn't grow up an influencer. I had a real job before this. I actually did real shit before this. I understand work dynamics. I understand being in a team. I understand not throwing your guys under the bus publicly, but scolding them privately. These are all things that I learned in my journeyhood of manhood. You clearly haven't figured this out because you still talk like a slurred out. So how about this?
Yeah.
Read a book, learn how to fucking develop relationships, understand human dynamics, and understand that most of the time, calling people out publicly, especially on camera with tens of thousands of people watching, never works well. And that's what your
Shouldn't you
dumb
be
monkey ass
telling
Well,
wants.
that
yo,
to
Money Mike,
Fresh?
well, hold on, Money
Shouldn't
Mike.
you be telling that to Fresh?
Stupid ass. Yeah, you know what's interesting? How
Yeah.
about the times when Sneako was banned for like 2 or 3 years, right? And everyone was blackballing him. Who was there? You want to answer that one?
It was
Who was there?
Myron. It was Myron. And I want to step up, Money Mike. I appreciate you saying that, and
Stupid
like
fuck.
maybe we can. Okay, we can bring him down, but I appreciate you saying that. I think he is saying that because it's like if you let me, bro, Myron, look at the Fresh and Fit channel right now. They on the Fresh and Fit channel, there's a 3-hour hit piece that these guys just put out. I mean, it's also your channel. I know this just dropped, and
Yeah, I don't know
it's
why they
literally
did that on that channel, to be honest with you.
it's your channel.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that.
Yeah.
I didn't
I
know
mean,
that they were
that's why I'm upset. I mean, because